Part 2 of this round is another 3 exercises that are going to help open up your hips and open up your shoulders and protect your lower back. We're going to start this series with the wide founder series. So your feet are about 8 to 10 inches wider than each shoulder. Same idea, the weight is on your heels. You can physically use your hands, push your butt back and up, letting your heart fall forward so you're trying to become parallel to the floor. Keep the weight on the heels like you're clapping your toes, and then keep that tension pulling your knees in without your knees fully caving in. Once you get that tension, reach back with both hands, rolling your shoulders back to protect those shoulders and all the forward motion that you have on your normal day-to-day life. So hold that there. Keep that stomach tight so that lower back is nice and flat. From here, just a couple big deep breaths, just trying to sink a little deeper into it, keeping that tension into your adductors, trying to get your hip flexors to fire, your adductors, and your hamstrings and glutes. So from there, take a big breath in. Exhale, reach straight ahead. Pull yourself a little further forward, pushing that butt back a little further. Lock the shoulders into your and then raise the arms up, and we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. You may get a little strain in the lower back. Just hold that, stay tight, squeeze those knees. And then exhale, drop the hands down to the floor. Keep the weight on your heels, pushing your butt back. Hold right there. All the weight's gonna pull on the inside of this right leg, creating that tension, and you're gonna unwind that left arm up towards the ceiling and just hold right there for 15 seconds. This knee is gonna pull in tight, and you should get that stretch on the inside of that right leg. Just hold right there. 3, 2, and bring that hand down. Walk your hands forward slightly, pushing that butt back a little further. Hold right there, unwind that right arm up. Keeping that tension, pulling that left leg in. Still pushing your hips back, and just hold that right there. Nice. Bring that hand down. Bring the hands back on your knees. Tight stomach, shoulders are locked in. Reach straight up with both hands. As you exhale, hold. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, and exhale all the way up, squeezing your glutes at the top. So from here, you're gonna wiggle your feet in a little closer into that squat width with your toes pointed out slightly to track your knees. Squeeze your butt, you're in that impact zone, tight stomach. From here, inhale, reach straight ahead as you push your hips back, sinking into that squat, holding that right there. Hands go into that prayer position. Push your knees out with your elbows. Hold that right there. Really pushing out, get that deep hip flexor and groin stretch, and just sway side to side a couple times. You get that stretch in your hips, Nora?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Nice, and just hold that there. Come back to center, reach straight ahead. Make 2 fists, contract, take a big breath, and then sink. Nice, 2 more of those, a little lower. Tall chest, and sink. Little bounces. Take a big breath in, and all the way up. Nice. We're gonna go back on the floor now into another T-spine opener. So lie on your back. This is called the pretzel stretch. It's really imperative here to keep that lower back flat at all times, even though we're twisting to one side. So kick that right leg straight, Nora. Bring that left knee up towards your chest. From here, let your whole body unwind to the right, letting that knee hit the floor. And you wanna make sure that that knee and that hip are at 90 degrees, keeping that tension. That right hand's pulling that knee down, and that left hand's gonna grab that other foot. And then from here, you're just gonna, every exhale, try to get that shoulder a little lower, pulling that knee down, and you're gonna get a big hip stretch in this hip and that other quad. About 10 more seconds, just pulling that hip down. Eventually that shoulder should touch the floor. And if it's really hard for you at home, you can grab a couple books or a foam roller and stack it under that bent knee, and it will help a lot. Nice, unhook. And then come back to center, and we'll switch legs. So kick that left leg straight, roll that right leg up and over, press that knee down, and then with that right hand, grab that left foot, and just keep that knee down. Every exhale, nice. But you can see on Nora's back, her lower back is flat. She's twisting from that thoracic spine, and that's what we want to do. So again, if you're at home and this is extremely hard, we can stack some books or a foam roller to keep that knee up a little higher, but still pressing it down. And we can use a towel, and you can wrap your foot if you can't grab that foot. And then we'll unhook from there, come back to center, and we're gonna stand back up. We're gonna do all three of those things one more time. Nice, Nora. So we're gonna go in that wide series. Feet are nice and wide. Weight on your heels. Physically push your hips back. Keep that stomach engaged tight. Reach back with both hands. Tight stomach. Pull those knees in like you're crushing your knees together. Pull tight. There you go. Can you wiggle your toes? There you go. From here, hold that right there. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach straight ahead, sinking into it. Squat a little lower. Pull your knees in tight to get your hip flexors. Shoulders are locked in. Raise them up. Hold right there. 3, 2. Exhale, drop the hands down. Weight on the heel. Shoulders are locked in. Unwind that right arm up first this time. Hold right there, really pushing your butt back like you're falling backwards. All the way, it's pulling that left arch in nice and tight. 3, 2, and bring that hand back down. Walk your hands forward slightly, push the butt back. Unwind that left arm up. Hold it right there. Keep that shoulder locked in away from the ear. Pull that knee in tight. Hold. 3, 2, bring that hand down. Hands back on your knees. Press that chest up tight, stomach. Push your butt back slightly, Nora. And then reach up with both hands. Hold it. 5, 4. Take a big breath in and stand all the way up, squeezing your glutes. Nice. Wiggle your feet in a little closer. Stand straight up. You're in that impact zone, ready for anything tight stomach, tight quads, tight glutes. Take a big breath in. Inhale as you reach forward, push your butt back, sinking into your hips. Shoulders are locked in, hands in that prayer position. Push your knees out, opening up the groin. And then a little gentle sway side to side. Nice. From here, reach straight ahead with both hands. Lock your fist in, shoulders are in, contract, and then 2 more times. 1 more. Nice. Little bounces. Keep that chest up tall, big breath. Exhale, stand all the way up. Nice. Flip over on your back into that pretzel stretch 1 more time. So from here, we'll keep that right leg straight, roll that left leg up and over. Remember that knee's above 90 degrees, and then grab that other foot with that left hand. And every exhale, you're trying to get this shoulder a little lower. Big breath and sink. Nice, a couple more. Nice. Unhook, and then we'll switch sides. Grab that foot with the right hand. Keep that tension, pressing that knee down above 90 degrees. We'll go 5 breaths, just at your own pace. Nice. So it's a great stretch to do. Really opens up your shoulders too for more shoulder mobility. It's all about that thoracic spine. Nice. And then we'll unhook. You made it through that round. And since we're on the floor, we're gonna just flip over and go into a core round that we're gonna do 1 time. So we'll flip over on your knees, on your hands as well. And we're gonna start with, you can see, it's all about keeping this flat. So you're gonna tuck your butt under you, almost like you're in that cat's pose, just to keep that lower back flat. And then from here, Nora's gonna walk her hands as far forward as she feels comfortable. So keep that butt tight, walk them forward, and we're just gonna hold this right there. You can keep on your toes or laces down, but on your knees still. And then squeeze your butt down and just hold that right there, keeping this flat, shoulders away from the ears, and just hold that for 10 seconds. There you go. If this is too easy, you could go to your knees like Nora was gonna do, but we're fine on the knees right here. Hold that, 5, 4, 3, walk the hands back under you. And staying there, we're gonna go right into that front plank. So she'll drop to the forearms. Same idea, you're gonna go onto the feet now. Hips are up a little higher, squeeze your stomach and then tuck your butt down, hold. Trying to relax the shoulders, and we'll hold this for 15 seconds. And just hold that nice and tight, keeping this nice and flat. It's a great job, Nora. Hold that right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop down. flip over on your back. We're gonna go into a leg lift, hold. So if you need to, you can sit on your hands. It's all about pressing that lower back down. So you're gonna crunch your head and shoulders up, almost scooping up to keep the shoulders up, pressing that lower back down. Keep your toes flexed towards your knees. Raise them up about 4 inches off the floor, hold right there. About a 20-second hold it. If this is too easy, you can move them up slightly and then right back down for about 10 reps. It's up to you. Just keep that tension, pressing that lower back down, that chin is tucked. This is textbook form. Nice job, 2 more. 1, hold it, 3, 2, drop the legs down. We're gonna go into a teaser crunch. Bring that right knee up towards your chest. You're gonna interlock your hands, pressing them together, and press as hard as you can against that knee, lifting up that other leg, and we're just squeeze, hold it, 10 seconds, 6, heads off the floor, press the lower back down, 3, 2, stay in that crunch, switch legs, and press. Perfect form, just keeping that lower back press. You create that tension, push as hard as you can, push, 3, 2, and drop down. Little burn. And then we're gonna flip over onto your side into a side plank. There's a couple variations of this. You just wanna make sure that the shoulder is directly over the elbow. And then you can start with your legs bent, extend your hips off the ground, hold that right there. Shoulders are back, squeezing that butt forward, hold. If this is too difficult, there's another way you can do this. You'll just drop to your knees. It's the same idea though. Keep them up, Nora. Hold that right there. And then drop down on your back and flip over sides. So flip over to the other side. Hips are up. Squeeze your hips forward, head is back, you're a straight line. Just hold that right there, 15 more seconds. Good job. Nice. And drop down to the floor. On your back, one last thing, and then you've made it through the ab round. So lie back on your back. Legs are straight ahead. Your toes are flexed towards your knees still. You're gonna reach straight ahead like you're Frankenstein, pressing that lower back down. Exhale and reach up towards your shins. Little too high, and then control it right back down for 4 more of those. Big exhale up, just to there, hold it, and then control it down, right until your shoulder blades touch, and then right back up. 3, control it down. 2 more, big exhale up. Slow down, last one up, hold it, and nice and slow down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You made it. That's the end of this round. Good job, you guys.